Good day, great students. I'm very happy to meet you all again in grade 11 economics. We are going to discuss about the calculation of standard deviation for grouped data. Right. In the previous video session, we have discussed about ungrouped data. First of all, which chapter are we discussing about? We are in chapter 6 discussing about the measures of dispersion. Right. What are we discussing? We are discussing about the measures of dispersion. What are these measures actually? They help you to know the difference between the average and the original values. Right. Measures of central tendency lets you know the average. அது மீனா இருக்கலாம், மீடியனா இருக்கலாம், மோடா இருக்கலாம். அது என்ன பண்ணுது? ஒரு ஃப்ரேம் கொடுக்குது உங்களுக்கு. இதுதான் ஒரு ஆவரேஜா இருக்கும். இதுதான் அதோட மிட் வேல்யூ. இதுதான் அதோட மோஸ்ட் frequent used. Okay, this is what we know through the measures of central tendency. But we actually don't know what is the implication of it on the original values. We have already discussed that any extreme value at the corners and the lowest or at the highest will change the arithmetic mean. So what does this measures of dispersion do? These measures help you to know the differences of the values. Right. Idhula we have range and quartile deviation, which lets you to know about the spread of values. What does it help you to know about? It helps you to know about the spread of values. Right. Where you have most of the observations spread. Those are range and quartile deviation. Mean deviation and standard deviation lets you to deal with what? It lets you to deal with the differences between the average and the standard deviation. Right? It lets you to deal with what? The differences between the average and the original values that we have. X bar minus X. Through that number, it's actually talking about deviations. Deviations. What is the one more term of deviations? Differences. Alright. So, out of this range, quartile deviation and mean deviation or related chapters, related portions, but still we have just discussed what they are the important formulas. We are discussing in detail about the standard deviation. So how it worked for ungrouped data is what we discussed in the previous session, right? So what did we do? We had 4 methods, namely the actual mean method, assumed mean method, direct method, step deviation method. Here for grouped data, we are also going to have actual mean method, okay? We are going to have the assumed mean method, the actual mean method, the assumed mean method. Then we are not going to have the direct method. We are directly going to move on to the step deviation method. These are the 3 methods we are going to discuss under the topic calculation of standard deviation for grouped data. First, let us quickly recall how we did this for ungrouped data. What did we do with ungrouped data? For ungrouped data, sorry for the interruption. So we have the grouped data, but before that I said we will recall about ungrouped data. What did we do? We had the arithmetic mean found out first. Arithmetic mean கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டு அதை வந்து original valuesல இருந்து differentiate பண்ணி deviation ஒரு டாபிக் எடுத்தோம். From the deviation we made the squares, right? We calculated the d squared, summation of d squared we had, and then we found the positive square root of the mean. Alright, இந்த d squared we have a class with, we have frequencies even. Right. So what are we going to do? We are going to deal with the problems which have frequencies, and we are going to start with the actual mean method. Actual mean method. Plunging directly into the problem. What are the values we have? We have our x as usual. The class limits. Where does it start and where does it go? From 10 to 70, the equal distance. So 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80. We have an unequal class limit also. Well, why am I doing the example sum? Because it will be easy for you to compare it and understand it. Then go on to the next level of doing your own problems. So 30 to 50, 50 to 70. Is it equal size class limit or unequal size class limit? Yes, it is unequal size class limit, because here the class limit is 10 and here it becomes 20. Right, it's okay. We are moving on to the next column, which is going to be what? Your frequency. So your frequency given is 5, 8, 16, 8 and 3. Right? What is it? 5, 8, 16, 8 and 3. What do you need next? Your mid value, right? You need your mid values, because why? We need your arithmetic mean. What is the formula for finding arithmetic mean here? Sigma Fm by sigma F. So we need what? F into M. For that, first you need to find the mid value. How do you find the mid value? 10 plus 20 by 2. Upper class limit plus lower class limit divided by 2 gives your M value. So 10 plus 20, 30, 30 divided by 2, 15. Right, children? 20 plus 30, 50, 50 divided by 2, 25. 30 plus 50, 80, 80 divided by 2, 40. 50 plus 70, 120, 120 divided by 2, 60. 70 to 80. 70 plus 80, you will get 150. 150 divided by 275. This is what? Your M. Do you need summation of M? When you find your total? We don't need it. Actually, we need the summation of F. Right? What do we need? We need the summation of F. So we have all 8 values. So 8, 8 is 16, 32, 32 plus 8, 40. Then what do you want? You need your F into M value. Isn't it? Then only you can find your arithmetic mean. What you can find? Your arithmetic mean. So 5 into 15 will give you a value of 75. Then you have 200. 16 into 40, 640. 8 into 60, 480. 75 into 3, 225. Do you need your summation of FM, children? Yes, you need the summation, which will be 1620. What do you have to do first? Find your arithmetic mean. How will you find it? So arithmetic mean is equal to D dash. D is equal to, make notes in your books. Okay. So D is going to be your M minus X bar. Okay, not your X children. M minus X bar, that is 40 minus 5. And what is your M? 15. 15 minus 40.5 will give you a value of 25.5. So 25 minus 40.5 minus 15.5. 40 minus 40.5 minus 0.5. Right. 60 minus 40.5, 19.5. And here 75 minus 40.5, you will get 34.5. Do you need your summation of D? No. What you have to do next? F into D. What you have to do, children? F into D. What is your next step? F into D. Where is your F? 5. 5 into what is your D? Minus 25.5. You need to take this minus seriously into account. You cannot just leave it off. Right? You have minus 127.5. Right, children? So what are we doing, children? We are taking this D value and multiplying it with the frequency that we have already been given by the problem. The problem is the frequency. We have the D value multiply what value FD value. So it stays, the symbol stays. So we have 124, then minus 0.5 into 16. So we have a value of minus 8. And we have 166, 19.5 into 8. And then we have, and then when you summate it, you get a value of 0. Right. Now the next thing you need is squared values. Right? What do you need? You need squared values. And how do you get this squared values? How will you get this squared values? FD apply square pannidalama? No. It does not say F squared U squared. It says FD squared. So D mattum square one. So what are we going to do? We are going to take this FD value and multiply with D. This rendu multiply panni namakku kadikka pora value da FD square. Right? Don't square it. Keep it in mind. Don't square this FD value. You have to take this FD and multiply it with the D value. When you multiply it, you will get what? FD square. And what are the values that we will get? So we get 3251.25 because minus into minus becomes plus. Then we have 1922. Okay. Then minus 8 into 0.5 will get 4. 19.5 into 156 is 3042. Finally, 103.5 into 34.5 will give you 3570.75. 3570.75. Now you have to find the summation of it. Summation of FD squared is going to be 11,790. Alright. Now we found what? The summation of FD squared, and you have to put it in the formula for finding your standard deviation. Right? What is it? sigma. What is that? That's your standard deviation according to the actual mean method, which is going to be 70.168. So what did we do, children? First we found the arithmetic mean in the usual way. Sigma fm by sigma f. You got a value. You differentiated it from the mid values, not the x values. From the mid values, when you differentiate it, you get d. Multiply d into f, fd. How do you get fd square? Fd into d. Square panala. Fd into d gives you the fd square value. Summated, total it. So what is the value of standard deviation according to actual mean method? Sigma is equal to root of summation fd square by sigma f is equal to root of the value substituted, and you will get a value of 17.168. And what is that? That is your standard deviation according to the actual mean method. What is it? Actual mean method. It's the same. Ungrouped data ku நம்ம x value எடுப்போம். Grouped data ku நம்ம m ஓட value focus பண்ணணும். Ungrouped data ல frequency இல்ல, grouped data ல frequency இருக்கு. Alright children, these are the differences that we see between grouped data method and ungrouped data method. Now we are going to move on to the assumed mean method. Right? So let me keep these two as it is, because they are going to be the same for me. You have to redo it. Assumed mean, what you will do? You will take an assumed mean. You don't calculate arithmetic mean here. You will take an assumed mean. Right? Second method, the assumed mean method. So you have your f. What were the values? 5, 8, 16, 8 and 3. Right? Those are your values. Now what do you have to find? Of course you need your m value, isn't it? Your mid values, that is going to serve as your x values. Right children? So you have your m values. You have 15, 25, 40, 60, 75. Right? What are your values? 15, 25, 40, 60, 75. Now what are you going to do? You are going to find your assumed mean. What are you going to do? You will take a center value and you have to deduct it. That will be your deviation. So deviation is equal to m minus a. Right? What is it going to be? M minus a. So 15 minus 40 minus 25. 25 minus 40 minus 15. 40 minus 40 0. 60 minus 40 20. 75 minus 40 35. Right? What do you need next? You need your FD value. Right? What do you need? You need your FD value. Say you multiply f into these value, you will get minus 120, 0, 20 into 8, 160, 35 into 3, right? 35 into 3, you will get 105. Right? You will get 105. You sum it. Next, you go for FD square. How do you find this FD square? Very simple. You have to multiply FD into D. When you multiply these two columns, you will get what? Your FD square values you will get. Right? So, what are the values that we are going to get? We have 3125. We have 1800. 160 into 20 will have 3200. 105 into 35 you will get 3675. Summation is D oda value edukama, summation of D. Same way summation of FD also we want. That is going to be plus 20. Okay. Now we need to put it in the formula, which is going to be sigma is equal to root of summation FD squared by summation F minus summation FD by summation F the whole square. Right? What we have done? We have extra multiplied the F value. That's solved. Okay, they have given you n, but actually it is actually sigma F. Okay, change it to sigma F. And when you do the calculations, what do? 11,000. So you have a value of root of 11,800 by 40 minus sigma FD. What is the sigma FD? 20 by 40 the whole square. Obviously, what will be your answer when you find it? You will get a value of 17.168. Right? What did you do in assumed mean method, children? Very simple. You have your x as usual, f as usual, m, and then you move on to get your d is equal to m minus a. You take an assumed mean and you calculate it. Then fd, multiply f into d, you get a value. And finally fd square, fd into d, you will get fd square. Summated, simply put it across the formula, that is square root of summation fd square by summation of f minus summation fd by summation of f the whole square. When you do it, you will get the value. Okay, we are going to do step deviation method in the next class, so I want you to just go through what is it and how it has to be worked out. Try to understand. If at all you can't understand, yes, of course, we are going to do it in the next video session, and we will see whether you are guessing and the actual process is matched. Right, children? See you all in the next class. Thank you, and you all have a wonderful day.